Emily and I are coming off a complete non-stop jam-packed weekend. Friday afternoon, we moved into our new apartment. Friday night, we drove 4 hours to Homestead so we could spend the entire weekend at the racetrack. We came back, we've been here for 3 days, and now tomorrow we get on a flight to go to a wedding in New York. But the most important thing is there's only 2 races left of the NASCAR season, and they're at Martinsville this weekend, and there are paint schemes to review. Let's go. Before I get into the magic, I just have to thank each and every one of you that watches the paint scheme review videos every single Wednesday. In the past 34 races of NASCAR, my life has changed drastically, and it's almost all because of the people that watch these videos. Without you guys watching, this dumbass reviewing paint schemes on TikTok wouldn't get any of these opportunities that I'm getting. So thank you. Also, thank you to anybody that walked up to me or said hey at the track this weekend. It's still completely insane to me that people know who I am. At the end of the day, I'm just a regular Joe Blow. Anyway, enough of all that sappy stuff. We got paint schemes to review. It was completely insane to me that there was not a single soul that walked up to Ross Chastain in the garage on Sunday. Most drivers had multiple people walk up to them on their way to the driver's meeting, but Ross had nobody. Do people not like Ross anymore? They probably just didn't recognize him without the beard. I still love you, Ross. 10. Now that I think about it, Syndrome is the only driver that I didn't see all weekend long. Is he avoiding me? 6. Now, I almost didn't see Austin Dillon, but that's only because he's 5'1". 9. Does Josh Berry look like the kind of guy to drink Sunny D? Keystone Light should move their sponsorship from Syndrome to Josh Berry next year. Feels like a better fit. 9. Larson probably would have won that race had he not wrecked himself twice, but, it's alright. Glaze on. 10. The way my neck looked at the end of the weekend is the way my throat feels when I eat a King's Hawaiian pretzel bite. But the rolls are still good. 9. One of the craziest things that happened to me this weekend was when Ryan Sparks, the crew chief on the 7 and the competition director of Spire Motorsports, walked up to me and said he loved the videos and how much I rag on the Spire paint schemes. Well, Ryan, you're in luck, because this car looks like shit. If the goal was to have the most empty space possible, you guys would be winners for sure. Unfortunately, though, I'm looking for good paint schemes, but it is slightly better than the basic Gamebridge scheme. 3. For all you Kyle Busch fans out there, I'm sorry, but your favorite driver might be a bitch. He walked by me on Saturday holding his ear closed because the cars were just too loud for him in practice. Be a man, Kyle. Go deaf. 9. I actually do have to give Chase Elliott a little bit of credit this week. As soon as I entered the premises, I managed to somehow get directly in Chase Elliott's way. He could have easily pulled a Sammy Smith truck move on me, but he didn't. So respect, Chase. You're still boring, though. 7. Speaking of Bed Bath & Beyond, I'm filming this from the comfort of my brand new mattress. What's that got to do with Noah Gragson? Nothing. 6. Well, Denny, you almost locked yourself into the Final Four where you could lose the championship in brutal fashion yet again, but emphasis on almost. But there is still time for you to lock yourself in and, yet again, lose the championship in brutal fashion. 5. This feels like deja vu all over again. Could have easily had a win at Homestead, going into Martinsville in a must-win situation, and he's running the same exact paint scheme as last year. Will he get it done? Probably not. 6. Bizquick actually ran pretty good at Homestead. Good for him. I still can't see him in a Joe Gibbs car, though. That's going to be weird. 10. Meat and bone is what Giselle and her jiu-jitsu instructor did multiple times while her and Tom Brady were still married, and now they're having a child. You're a bitch, Giselle. 7. I know it's SVG in this car, but let me just have my moment talking shit about AJ Allmendinger. This man walks through the garage like he has a broomstick shoved up his ass. There's nobody walking up to him. Finally, the only soul on planet Earth that wants this guy's autograph, a kid, walks up to him. You know what he does? Rolls his eyes, continues to walk, grabs it out of the kid's hand, is sprinting away from the kid, signs it quickly, and then turns around and throws it back at the kid. This guy is a douchebag. But SVG's in his car. 5. Mr. Busher. Elijah, out of all the races for you to miss, you missed this one. I'm finally in the Cup garage, and Elijah is not there. Sad, sad day. 10. There are now 3 races left in Martin Truex's Cup Series career. Also, I got stuck behind a slowpoke the other day with a number 19 sticker on his bumper. Could that be a sign? Hopefully it means he's finishing 36 this week. 4. Now, if Christopher Bell ran this car every week, I'd have so much more respect of his capabilities to win a championship. But when he drives that shitbox Ream car, I just can't see it. I'm sorry. 10. I kind of feel bad for Harrison Burton. He looked like a kid whose parents forgot to pick him up from school. He could have walked down Miami Beach and no one would have given a fuck. I'm sorry, Harrison. 8. I promise you, every single time I walk past this man, he was laughing. Solidifies my point exactly. 6. Bubba, I gotta be honest. Your boss Michael, not as tall as I thought he would be. They say he's 6'6". There's no shot. The guy's probably 6'3". This car looks like Barney the dinosaur. 7. Oh, poor William. You fumbled the bag. 8. Shout out Daniel Hemrick for finally doing something worthwhile this year. He got me addicted to Circle. Quite frankly, it feels like some sort of Ponzi scheme. They give away the free bottles with one free flavor thing, and then they get you hooked. Then you have to spend $3.74 a flavor pack at Walmart. So thanks to Daniel, I can't eat tonight. But at least I have Circle. This car fucks though. 10. This one's from Molly. We miss you. 8. Usually I'm not really a fan of the Rudabouche scheme, but this kind of fucks. 9. A NASCAR official blessed me with the greatest news yesterday when he accidentally leaked that Ryan Preece will be going to the number 60 RFK car next year. No more crying myself to sleep thinking that Ryan Preece won't have a ride next year. Thank you, RFK. 10. Oh, John, where do I even begin? For those of you that don't already know, I got a full VIP experience from John Hunter Nemechek and Legacy Motor Club this weekend. Now you may be thinking that the beef is officially over and John will no longer be receiving zeros, but you might be wrong. First of all, let me just say the entire team at Legacy Motor Club are class acts. My main point of contact was John Hunter Nemechek's PR guy, Mitch. Super nice guy. The only problem is that has nothing to do with John Hunter Nemechek himself. He still cost me $800 at the 2022 Atlanta truck race. So for now, I'll leave him with a slight upgrade. 0.01. Eric Jones, on the other hand, I think the beef can stop. I'm sure most of you know at the beginning of the season I had major beef with Legacy Motor Club because they just would not post their paint schemes on NASCAR.com. Well, I actually got the opportunity to meet the exact guy that uploads the paint schemes. His name is Kobe. And you see, he didn't get hired on until May. And I'm pretty sure that's exactly when things started turning around for Legacy as far as putting their paint schemes on NASCAR.com. So shout out Kobe. That guy deserves a raise. 9. It all came full circle for Tyler Reddick. Last week, the $5 bill was correct. He flipped at Vegas. This week, the $5 bill was also correct. He won at Homestead. I even got to hold up the backdrop when he won the pole on Saturday. But I just couldn't get the guy to sign my $5 bill. Tyler, if you're seeing this, I'm sorry. The beef is officially over. You seem like a cool dude, although you are extremely short. Like, way shorter than my fiance. But that's okay. Please sign my $5 bill. 6. Ricky Stenhouse just doesn't have any in-between. Paint schemes are either great or shit. This one falls in the shit category. 5. Ella! Emily's life is complete. She finally got to meet Bowman. And he was a nice guy. 10. Now, I'm not sure if Corey was looking at me or the Jumbotron above my head, but he sure was giving me weird looks. 6. Ty was really needing Jesus at Homestead for how many times he hit the wall. He gets us, but he doesn't get you the ability to drive a race car in Miami. 6. This car almost makes me want to start a nicotine addiction. 8. Has anyone else seen the stats about how good Zane Smith has been lately? Can we please just announce him for the front row ride? 9. In case you didn't realize, Carson Hocevar is an extremely tall individual. Seems like the kind of guy I'd like to hang out and get wasted with. Can we make that happen? 7. Coco Drive. Emily also got to meet Suarez. Super sweet guy. 10. And the Big Baby Scumbag Paint Team of the Week goes to...
Money in my face, what? Hoes in my face, what? Pocket full of money, I ain't running out of space, what? Mama said, baby, you done came a long way. Woo. Still eating ramen noodles, bitch, I like the taste. Woo.